Hey Pisces, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So we're going to do your August reading already. I'm going to do something that I don't think I've ever done before on the channel. So normally I do like the Celtic Cross for your love readings for those of you that tune in each month, and for those of you that haven't, this is like not the typical reading that I do for love and romance. But what I want to do is just do what I may start calling from now on, if I decide to do these readings, on a consistent basis, is like the full story, okay, or the whole story, whatever. Because I'm going to go through actually the entire deck. However, I'm just going to shuffle because honestly, I know a lot of people don't like the shuffling, but it really is the best way to channel the energy, at least for me. Everybody's different, but I just get more connected to the cards when I do shuffle. So I tried to choose a deck that, was more of a smooth shuffle. I'm going to be using the Cosmic Tarot for your love reading. Okay, Pisces, so let's get started. Let's get right into it. All right, so we have the Six of Wands reverse. So I feel like you guys, I don't know, there's like a sense of things not being as good as they should be, or as good as they could be, really. Like feeling like no matter how much you try, you don't get a sense of your relationship progressing in the way that you would like it to. We have the King of Swords reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, Prince of Pentacles, the Empress, and the King of Pentacles. Okay, let's see. I feel like you guys you guys have been feeling like you don't know what's holding you back on a financial level is really what I'm getting. You may have had a lot of expenses recently, maybe through like expansion or a move, some sort of move, like something new. I do feel like you are progressing a lot more than maybe you realize. Maybe you're just now coming into the awareness of like, oh shit, like wow, I didn't realize we were doing this good. You know what I mean? Like there's been a good change as far as where you guys are financially. Let's see. I feel like between you and your partner, whatever it is that you're taking on together, it's like it's very much this feeling of, I don't really want to say me and you against the world, but definitely a feeling of like it's the two of you together, like a, like a power couple type of energy is what I'm getting. That's how I feel like that's how you're approaching things now. Because in the past, I don't know if you guys were not on the same page, or it was like you were doing your thing, he or she was doing their thing. And so things didn't quite work out with that kind of strategy. So I feel like this is a new strategy that you're using. It's not about, because I almost feel like there was a point in time where you guys were maybe almost in competition with each other, but there's been a new beginning because you saw that approach was not working for either one of you. And so there's definitely a new approach now looking into the future. As a result of seeing what was not working. So I definitely feel like you guys are on a good path to progress within this relationship. We have the Nine of Wands reverse. Yeah, I feel also that, part of the problem was like a lack of communication, or just really bad communication where, you guys always were on the defense, had your guard up. We have the Ten of Swords reverse. So definitely feeling like you are coming out of maybe a bad time in the marriage where you may have even felt betrayed. Also betrayed, I'm getting like on some sort of on like a financial level, either because maybe one of you guys was overspending, so someone felt like, you're not consulting with me or something like that. But I definitely feel that on that front, in that aspect, with regards, this is coming up really strongly, this financial situation thing, because I really feel like the two of you, like you were in a bit of a problem here where I feel like you really had to come together to make something happen. And you did, you guys did in a big way. you know, and it helped you get closer, I feel, as a couple. I'm actually getting like if you're a Pisces female, I feel that, you know, maybe your partner felt that you were a little bit too demanding, or almost like they weren't good enough, or they weren't doing enough, like nothing was ever enough. But again, I feel like that's something that it came to your awareness, and there's something it's something that you're working on, is what I feel. Because I do feel like the male energy, some of you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. But I feel like this person was, they were having a lot of emotions that they weren't exactly expressing, like emotions about feeling like you maybe were ungrateful, or like not being appreciated. Okay. We have the Six of Swords here in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like, you know, this change came about, this positive change forward came about at just the right time. Because I feel like, you know, you guys were getting to the place where you were kind of doubting if you were going to ever get to a good place in your relationship where you weren't fighting about money or things of that nature. We have the Emperor reverse here. So I feel that part of this, a big part of this, you know, because I do get the sense that poor communication was a lot of the issue between you, the two of you. And I feel a lot of the issue also is like ego or pride. So there was a need here to just, you know, let go of trying to control everything that happened. We have the Fool reverse, the Ten of Wands reverse, Queen of Wands reverse, and the Hierophant reverse. I'm getting this feeling like this whole row, it's like let go of everything. Stop, you know, your inhibitions, all these ideas that you're putting in your mind, because I feel like maybe Pisces, you have a lot of goals in mind, and not to say that has anything, that's anything bad, but I feel like you're putting undue pressure onto yourself, and as well as like onto your relationship, to the point where, look, we have this King of Wands here and the Queen of Wands in reverse, to the point where it started to definitely put pressure on your relationship, put pressure on, in some ways it was good because it led to action, but the approach is what I'm saying maybe wasn't the greatest, because it did lead also to resentments and things of that nature. Okay. To the point where there may have actually been, you know, thoughts of this not working out. But I feel like, you know, you guys kind of pulled through. And what really helped you was like whatever this joint goal that you had, the fact that you did that together and you were able to, you know, come up with a strategy that was like yours, you and your partners, I think, you know, did a lot for your relationship, for you having like this new beginning, this newfound love. It's like a rekindling, almost like having that honeymoon all over again type of thing. Very romantic. Four of Pentacles reverse. And so this has led to you being able to, you know, put your guard down, let go of maybe some stubbornness that was going on, especially if you were dealing with an earth sign as well. You know, we have earth here. So yeah, let's see. Ooh, we have the Two of Cups. I feel like there was a definite need for you guys to be a little bit more spontaneous when it came to your, you know, intimacy and romance and things like that, and the necessity to kind of have more date nights and whatnot. Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, putting in a little bit more effort into the romantic connection. Just like I said, letting go of inhibitions, trying new things. Yeah, I'm getting a real, you know, that kind of vibe, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, because the Queen of Pentacles is very sensual, you know. So, and with the Seven of Pentacles, I'm getting, you know, very much like sensual experimentation or something like that, like a need to really spice it up in the bedroom, or just in general, just spicing up your personality, your spontaneity. You know, maybe you got into a rut for a while there because you were so focused on, you know, material goals that you had in mind as a couple. But you kind of, I feel like, not you, but, you know, you as a couple, because this is sort of a couple's reading. Well, it's a love reading, so however, this could have gone any which way, but here, this is where we are. This is right now a couple's reading. Okay, we have the Three of Swords reverse, the Magician reverse. So yeah, definitely, I feel like this is definitely going to help you like leaps and bounds to heal whatever pain was, you know, remnants from the past, things that happened between the two of you that led to some heartbreak or feeling betrayed or whatever. I just feel like this is a time of like rekindling. But also I feel that, you know, you guys have to really work on like your self-esteem, self-image, something like that, Princess of Swords reverse, because I feel like that image can be a little bit skewed right now, and it is kind of messing with your self-confidence, because I you know, this whole thing about spicing things up, there's something that like you kind of want to keep hidden. You want to keep, I don't know, you want to keep the lights off. That kind of thing. It's like that kind of insecurity or something like that. But I feel, you know, there's definitely a need to let go of that and just embrace whatever comes, okay? We have the Five of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, definitely financially the bad times are behind you. If you guys were going through, because I do feel like there's a sense that there was some sort of financial issue or a struggle. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. So I definitely feel like, you know, you guys were butting heads at some point, but things are definitely getting better. We have the Two of Wands, the Two of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles. So what I feel here is that there is change in the air, okay? I feel like new opportunities, new paths opening up, either to you personally or you as a couple, or to your spouse or partner, and somehow it affects you to where you're having to make choices as well for some new beginnings, some new changes. Could be, you know, changes in like your day-to-day, perhaps like a change in like scenery, people around you, but changes definitely, okay, that affect the both of you, and you know, both of you may not like it. Again, we have a Princess of Cups here, so two princesses, that's two pages. So yeah, definitely new opportunities here, so needing to, you know, make some sort of decision. Okay, so we have the King of Cups reverse. I'm feeling like you're torn here because, again, with this Five of Wands, I'm getting the sense that whatever this is, it may be more, you know, a choice for you to make, but it definitely does affect your partner, and it does cause like a struggle. So there's a not knowing what to do here because it's causing a bit of stress around you. So this is going to be, you know, like I said, for the month of August, okay? We have the Prince of Cups, the Lovers, Judgment, and the Hermit. Yeah, so I'm feeling like, you know, when in doubt, I feel like this month you really have to work on, you know, the way that you communicate with your partner. Try to be very loving, because it'll go a long way with these little, you know, tips that you might run into. You know, I do feel like there's going to be a little bit of conflict in the air this month, so definitely keeping things light is going to go a long way. Keeping things very loving, and especially like always keeping your partner's feelings, taking them into consideration with any big decisions that you're making, I think is going to be very, very important, because if you don't, I feel like this is going to become a big deal for you. So yeah, I do feel like there's going to be an important decision you're going to have to make in the month of August, okay? So you may be wanting to be alone to think things through, because you really want to make the right decision, and you don't want to feel like there was any stone left unturned. Like you just want to think something through really, really well. What this is saying to me is make sure to include your partner in that. Okay, and this is mostly for those of you who are in committed relationships. Like I said, I'm sorry, this message is not so much for the singles out there. I try to, you know, catch you guys during the mid-month. Hopefully we'll have a singles message here. But for now, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. So there may be some, like a wait time. I feel like this is related to career. It's like a career decision that you have to think through very well, because it's going to affect your relationship, or it has the potential to affect your relationship. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords reverse, the Prince of Wands reverse, Three of Cups reverse, and the Tower. Yeah, see. I feel like the advice here is for you guys to take your time. I definitely don't feel like there's a rush. Okay, we have a bunch of major arcana, so whatever this decision is that you're going to come across during the month of August, it has the potential to really alter your life, the life around you. Okay, so obviously if you're in a relationship, if it affects you this drastically, it's going to affect your partner. So it's not really just your decision to make. Well, it is, but if you take that approach, is what I'm saying, is the outcome will not be good, because then your partner is gonna, it's like gonna trigger whatever the past issues were. Okay, and you'll be taking you know, a few steps back, a good amount, a few steps back, if you go down that route, is what I'm seeing here. So there's really a need for you to take your sweet time thinking this through, talking it through, especially, you know, bouncing ideas off of each other or coming to some sort of agreement before you make that decision, because it needs to be a group effort so that it doesn't end up in, you know, somebody having their feelings hurt. And then there being a major blow up here with this Tower, because like I said, this has the potential, because there's so much major arcana here, to really alter your life in a big way. So there's a need to really think about this. Whoa. All right. We have Temperance reverse, but see, I'm seeing you guys being really impatient, or like you wanting to make decisions or make things happen quicker than they need to. We have the Princess of Wands reverse. So, you know, taking that approach, don't be surprised if you come across blockages. Look, as I'm saying that, Seven of Wands, this is like blockages, resistance. You may come across resistance, okay? Change is going to happen, but with the Wheel of Fortune, this is on the universe's timetable. It's not yours, okay? We have the Queen of Cups here, which is you. So yeah, I feel like, you know, you're going to have to let nature's take its course. It's going to happen when it's going to happen. Four of Wands reverse. So I feel like what you really need to do is just really focus on keeping your relationship stable, keeping your surroundings stable, because like whatever you can control, do that. But everything else, like these decisions that you're waiting on or that you're trying to make or whatever, there's certain things that are going to need, you know, some time to let things play out. Okay, we have the Ace of Pentacles reverse here. Let me pick these up and start with that Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Ace of Pentacles reverse. I feel like part of what the issue is, whatever this new beginning is, it entails you having to leave something behind or giving something up. Okay, so whatever it is, it does affect your relationship as a whole. Okay, so we have Ace of Pentacles, the World reverse, and look at this, Death. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You have to let something play out, because you're going to need to let something go in order to, it's like you're going to be at a crossroads. You're going to have to make a choice which way to go. But this is like, okay, we're going to do end this and start that. But it's major, it's huge. It's a big change. Okay. Look at that. Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords reverse. See, to me, this is like taking the action without really knowing what you're doing. So be very careful. I can't tell you what this is because, you know, it's a general reading. It's going to be different for all of you. But yeah, be very careful because we have the Nine of Swords here. So being, like, just make sure you're not being like stubborn or, you know, willful in the situation. There's a reason why things are taking time. And especially if your partner is telling you, like, don't rush, like, just wait things out, or, you know, I would say go along with it, because otherwise things, you may come across a lot more problems than you bargained for. And just a reminder, you know, we're still during Mercury retrograde, and it's probably not the time to, you know, take these kind of chances or risks or try something new right now at this time, especially if it has to do with like signing contracts or anything like that. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups reverse, the Chariot. I feel like once things start to move, they'll move quickly. So there's really no need for you guys to, you know, be trying to rush anything. I'm telling you, like, whenever it needs to happen, it's going to happen. But you don't want to cause any further issues for yourself, is what I'm saying. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like, you know, there's definitely a need. The Eight of Wands is also about communication. So there's a need for you to communicate, back and forth communication. Like, you know, what is going on between you guys, between you as a couple that's not working, that is maybe not allowing you to both see eye to eye, because I feel like there's a problem here with the decision, whatever the decision is that needs to be made. It's hard because, like, I don't know, it's almost like you're holding back communication wise because you're afraid, like, that your partner is either going to stop what you want to have happen, or they're going to try to alter it or change it. But you can't like skip over the communication just because it's uncomfortable. Well, again, you can, but it's not going to end well. So I feel like there's something that needs to be hashed out here, all right, and needs to be agreed to, is like, because like I said, remember I told you there's something that you're going to have to give up. So this can be really simple. It's something so trivial as like, you know, I don't know, we were going to move to Ohio, but I got a job offer in Oklahoma, and now we're moving to Oklahoma. And it's like, you want to move, you want to, you know, make the decision now because it's a really great opportunity, but your spouse or your partner is like, wait a minute, that means we have to give up our life here, and that means we have to do this now, and that, you know, like, there's more to it than just what you want. Okay, but this is a decision that's going to affect you for the longer term, so definitely take your time. There is no rush. We have the Star reverse, Ten of Cups reverse. Yeah, so definitely take your time. I feel like somebody here is thinking very negatively. Or they're like worrying, like over worrying, and so it's like putting a damper on something that could be, it's like somebody's raining on someone's parade is what I'm getting. And that's why they kind of hold back. And I feel like this could be you. It's like you don't want anybody to rain on your parade. We have the High Priestess reverse, Strength, Five of Swords reverse, the Devil, Two of Swords, Prince of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the last card is the Nine of Cups reverse. Look, I feel like I see an outcome here, mostly of someone who continues to hold back on whatever this information is. And this could be you, Pisces. This could be your partner. You know, it's a general reading, so it can be vice versa. But yeah, I feel like whoever it is that's holding back on information that has to do with a major decision that's going to affect you as a couple, if that continues, whatever it is, it's going to get out anyway. And then your partner's going to see that you were holding back this information, you know, this long because you wanted to get your own way. And they're going to see this as something, again, it's going to trigger those issues from the past. okay, where again you came up to, and it's either you or your partner, so however it resonates, you were confronted with another situation where you could have proved yourself to have grown from, you know, the way that things were done in the past. And the decision that you made was kind of disappointing. You know, it's almost like you went and did it again, or, you know, the growth that I thought we had, it didn't happen. And so it ends in like somebody being unhappy. Now, the thing about tarot is that this just really shows you the potential, you know, depending on what the energy is right now. But you can change this. You can change this outcome. You just know that what this is saying is that if you continue to bulldoze over, you know, major decisions that are coming up in your relationship, whatever it may be, because it's going to be different for each and every one of you. But bulldozing is not going to get you a happy relationship. And I feel like it's something that has happened in the past. And so this is a possibility that it may happen again if you allow it to, but you don't have to. Now, this could be a possibility, if it's not you, that your partner is maybe going to be tested and they may not pass the test. Okay? So communication is the key. If you see the red signs and it's not you, then the red flags, then maybe you want to have a conversation. Maybe you start the conversation. But that is what I see happening. That's what I see as the full story, Pisces. All right, so we're moving on to your finance and career reading for the month of August. Okay, let's see. So Pisces, finance and career. I wanted to use this card because I don't use these very often. This is the Everyday Tarot. 3, 4. Oh, what am I saying? That was 3, 4. But I really love these cards, but they're so big and like clunky. It's so hard to shuffle them. Like I wish they made them in standard size, but they're so gorgeous that I had to use them. All right, so finance and career. Ooh, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles reverse. In the past, the Hierophant reverse, the 8 of Wands reverse, and the Empress. So I feel like some big changes, either where you work, like changes within your company, your department, whatever, your business. Big changes have happened, and you're seeing them materialize, but there's something as far as like in the way of like the material. So maybe a blockage on like a promotion or money, you know, new opportunity or something like that. But I don't feel like you guys have much to worry about, because we do have the Empress here in the future energy. So she is pretty abundant. So let's see. Hierophant in the past. We have the 6 of Pentacles reverse. So yeah, something happened. There was a change here that I don't feel like it's that great. Let me see. We have the 6 of Pentacles reverse is like, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so we have 2 pages. So new beginnings. I feel like there's a sense of instability in your place of work or within your career, whatever this is. But this instability, it's actually having like a mixed blessing sort of thing. And then we have the Justice reverse. So again, I feel like a mixed blessing kind of feeling here, where instability, unfairness, you know, maybe even corruption. I feel like there's been some corruption within a place of business that has led to some losses. But it also, I feel for you, that is what has opened some doors, opportunities. You know, maybe because opportunities within this place, like somebody's not doing their job and causing losses, and then that opens up opportunities for you in the way of like, you know, somebody's job like opened up or something like that. Or there's so much instability that it causes you, like you see that this is not good for you, and it causes you to look elsewhere. So however that resonates for you. Yeah, see, we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Death card. So it's like you may be getting offers actually, or like I said, looking for new opportunities because you're looking to leave from the past, because I feel like a lot of instability there, and it's not agreeing with you. Knight of Swords revert, I mean in the upright. So yeah, I feel like you guys may be getting like notification or communication. Nine of Wands reverse. Let's see. And the Star reverse. I feel like for some of you, you're going to get like a phone call with an offer on, and it was an offer that you had been waiting for maybe long ago, maybe like 9 weeks ago or 9 months ago, or even like late last year. I don't know why I'm getting late last year, or since like January or something like that. But yeah, I feel like somebody's going to call you after you had given up on that, and they're going to be, you know, offering you something, some new position. Ace of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Coins. The Knight of Wands reverse. But what I'm seeing, I feel like you're not too sure if you should take it, because there's instability here, but it's like you're afraid to leave for some reason. Even though there's instability, it's like you still want to give it some time. Yeah, the World reverse with the Three of Cups reverse. It's like you don't feel like you're done there. It's not time. There's unfinished business. Something you need to like fix, or yeah, it's like you're not quite ready. You don't feel like it's the right thing to do or something like that, or you don't feel it's justified just yet. But maybe that's why you know, I'm just getting here that there's more that's going on that maybe you're not aware of. Okay, maybe you don't know it's as bad as maybe it is, because we do have this Justice card in reverse, which I don't quite like. Okay, so Eight of Wands reverse is about not having movement, being stagnant, or there not being any communication. But we have here the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling, Pisces, that you guys are leaning more towards not going anywhere. You're having this opportunity open up here, but I don't think you guys want to budge. I don't think you want to move, you know, from where you are, even though there's you know, like trouble there. We have the Four of Swords reverse, the Eight of Cups. Let's see. Whoops. Yeah, I just feel like you feel like you need to give it more time. You're considering the thought of walking away. Yeah, Six of Swords. You're considering it, but you're not quite ready to, you know, take the action just yet. Maybe you're weighing your options, which is probably the best. And like I said, in the future, you have this Empress energy. So again, I don't feel like you have much to worry about. Now, what we have here, look, Eight of Wands reverse and the Queen of Wands. So I'm feeling like your intuition is on point. I feel like you're right in not wanting to take any action right now, and you're going to reap the benefits of that, of like sticking it out. I'm feeling like sticking it out is probably the right thing to do here, even though you have these, whoa, even though you have all of these opportunities showing up here out of nowhere. We have the Two of Cups reverse. This could be, you know, the retrograde energy bringing that toward you as well. Okay, Two of Cups reverse. So yeah, I'm feeling like whatever this opportunity was, maybe it wasn't the best opportunity for you anyway. And so even though there's instability here, I feel like there's still opportunity there for you as well. That will bring you more reward, right? Bring you more reward in the end. Okay, so let's see. The Four of Cups. Yeah, again, I'm getting the sense that there's going to be a lot of options for you, but the trick is going to be like knowing which one to accept and which one not to. But I'm feeling like your best bet is pretty much staying where you are. I think, you know, you guys are going to get a lot of clarity. We have the Sun here with the Nine of Cups reversed. You're going to get a lot of clarity as to what you need to let go of, okay? So I feel, you know, the real advice here is for you not to make a move. Right now, your gut is telling you don't make a move. Whenever you watch this reading, your gut's telling you, and if it resonates, if you're having these opportunities here, your gut's telling you don't make a move. Go with your gut, okay? Have full confidence. Go with your gut, because there's going to be a lot of, you know, things to choose from, paths to choose from. And so it's going to be made abundantly clear to you which path is not going to lead you towards happiness. So just wait. Follow. The Empress is also very intuitive. Follow your intuition as to who you should decline and who you should, you know, stick with and stay, because it's going to be made very clear to you. So again, no need to worry. I feel like you guys are on the right path. Just follow your intuition. This instability, I don't feel like it's going to really affect you, other than just maybe, you know, psychologically or emotionally or whatever. But you're good to go, Pisces. Thank you. I'll see you guys probably for the mid-month. I'll do another mid-month what you really need to know readings. Okay, I hope you guys like those. And again, I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.